Baccarat Rouge 540. In this video, I'll be creating outfits inspired by the fragrance using my own personal collection. And the rules are simple. I have to make 3 outfits, each with their own theme. The first outfit will be inspired by the fragrance's physical appearance as well as the scent itself. The second outfit based off the public's perception of the fragrance. And finally, the third outfit would just be my own personal take on the fragrance. As always, this is my personal opinion. I'm not a fashion expert of any kind. I just like putting on clothes that make me feel good. That being said, let's get into it. Starting off with outfit number 1. Now this is the outfit that will be based off the fragrance's physical appearance as well as the scent itself. Off rip, just looking at it, the elements that stand out to me are the gold and the red in the bottle. The bottle also has a very clean and simple look, so I'm going to try to implement those in my outfit as well. Now the fragrance is known for having hints of wood, jasmine, and amber. Those are giving me very like nature, natural colors, so I'm just gonna try to work with that. So let's get into it. Quick little spoiler alert, the fragrance is best suited for seasons like early spring, fall, winter, seasons like that. So I am gonna be basing my outfits with that in mind. So I kinda already have an idea of the outfit that I wanna make. Starting off with the pants, we have Lucky Brand Slim Straight khakis. Yeah. Now I got these a while ago at TJ Maxx. They was on clearance for like $12. Got a good deal on these, so we're gonna throw these on. We're finna get it cracking. Let's do it. The fragrance itself has elements of wood, jasmine, and amber. Wood is brown, so brown pants, brown khakis. We got a match, we're gonna keep it going. Next, we're gonna move on to the shirt. Now for the shirt, I just decided to go with a white tee. The bottle has a very clean, simple look. Khakis white tee is very clean, it's very, what's the word of the day? Regal. You feel me? Anytime I put on a white tee, it got to be Goodfellas for the white tee. Again, we don't go to Target anymore, just buy them online. But yeah, Goodfellas tee for shirt for the white tee. Let's throw this on. All right, now that we got our t-shirt on, I am gonna end up tucking the shirt in just to give it a more like sophisticated look, you feel me? Now that we got on our top, we're gonna move on to our shoes. We have the Adidas Continental 80s. These are like my all-time favorite pair of Adidas. I think it's just gonna flow very well. Go ahead and throw these on. This is what we got so far. Very clean and very simple base. Now we really got to get into the attention to detail. The outfit number 1 is inspired by the bottle's physical appearance as well as the scent itself. Gold and red, those were the main elements that stuck out to me, so that's what I'm gonna work with. Before I get to the gold, I'm gonna go to the red. So I'm gonna get my accessory to add some red to the outfit and tuck my shirt in. But y'all gonna see what I'm working with. I just decided to go with this scarf that I got. Silk material, and it does have a lot of flowers engraved to it. So it's definitely giving me the jasmine vibes as well, the jasmine and amber vibes. It's about the attention to the details. This right here is a great detail for this outfit. So we're gonna throw this on. So yeah, this is what we're working with right now. I done put it on the scarf, but as you obviously can see, it's not on my head. And I tied it around my waist. Now this reminds me of another outfit I made recently. Recreated since I seen on Pinterest outfit. I think it was the Kendrick Lamar one. That kind of inspired me to do it again, you see what I'm saying? But this time put my own spin on it. Right now, I feel like the outfit is giving very woody, jasmine, very amber, you know, with the flowers inside the scarf and the brown khakis. I do feel like we're incorporating those elements. Now we're gonna go back and we're gonna implement the gold. All right, now we're going on all the accessories. We can see what we're rocking with. As you can see, I done went with some gold rings, a little ring on this finger. I think this is a signet ring. Then we just went with a classic band on this finger, nothing too crazy. On this arm, we have 2 bracelets, a few chain bracelets. Again, just trying to keep it clean, trying to keep it simple. And then finally, we have this little pendant right here. Very simple, very clean. Just trying to match the aesthetic of the bottle. This is what we're working with right now. I do think this is a very good outfit. However, I really feel like a jacket will tie it all together. I have our jacket. It is a Wilson's leather brown leather jacket. We're gonna go ahead and throw this on. This is what we're working with so far. I really feel like the jacket just ties it all together. It is a darker brown, and I think this goes very well with the wood aspect of the fragrance itself. It is a very simple, clean look. It goes well with the actual bottle that the fragrance comes in. We have our gold accessories, matching that, and then we have our red scarf around our waist. All in all, I think this is a very good outfit for guidelines that we have. With that being said, we're gonna move on to outfit number 2. Now, outfit number 2 was based off the public perception of the fragrance itself. Now, this fragrance has become very popular in recent years. What better way to represent this than a very popular, very known style of fashion, which is streetwear. So for this next outfit, I'm gonna be going for a more streetwear type of look. So let's get into it. So for outfit number 2, we're just gonna start off with the pants. And for the pants, I chose to go with these faded black carpenter pants by Dickie. Yeah. I got these from Walmart. I think it was like $16. Yeah, we're gonna rock with these. We're gonna throw these on. Let's get into it. All right, now that we got these on, we can move on to the top. Now for the top, we did go with another white t-shirt, but it's not a regular white t-shirt, it's a graphic white t-shirt. We have this Death Row graphic tee. It is Woohoo Man double XL shirt. Again, it's a big shirt. Big shirts are popular, streetwear, popular. cologne, popular, stand on the popular. All right, we're gonna throw this on. Let's get into it. Now that we got that on, we're gonna move on to the shoes. Now this outfit is lacking in color, so hopefully our shoes can bring some color to this outfit. And what better color to add to the outfit than the color red? These are my Jordan 11s, cherry red. My brother gave these to me. That's what big brothers are for, to give their little brother shoes. So shout out your big bro. Thank you, man. All right. We're gonna throw these on real quick. Now that we got this on, this is what we're working with. I do think what we have so far is cool, but in order to elevate every outfit, we gotta come back with some accessories. So I'm gonna go and put on some accessories and I'm gonna get back with y'all. So let's go do that. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown of the accessories I got on so far. I took out gold earrings, put it back on these silver ones. Again, on this finger, we have this little ace ring. On this finger, we have a chain one. And on this arm, we have a couple of chain bracelets. And we have the little pendant I was wearing at the beginning of the video. I got all this jewelry from Shein. It was probably like $5 max. The next two accessories I'm adding, I am gonna throw in this little belt chain that I also got from Shein. I think this was like $3. Clip that to my waist. Now that we got that, we're gonna come back and add one more thing. And it's just gonna be this black bandana. And I'm not gang affiliated in any way. It just goes with the outfit. Please don't come looking for me. I promise I'm a good kid. I'm an angel, really. That's a lie. But let me put this on. That's on. This is what we're rocking with. Again, a very streetwear fit. This is outfit number 2, so this is the public perception of the fragrance itself. This is a very popular fragrance. What better to represent it than the most popular fashion style, in my opinion, which is streetwear. Now that we took care of outfit number 2, we can move on to outfit number 3, which is just my personal opinion of the fragrance itself. And by personal, I just mean this is an outfit I would wear if I was gonna put on this fragrance. Like this would be my go-to outfit, if that makes sense. We can go ahead and start it off with our pants. I am gonna go with these, well, what do you know? These Dickie Carpenter pants again. I got these carpenter pants from Goodwill. Got them for $6. I tried to dye them black, but they just came out dark brown, and I was in love with the color, so I just kept it that way. But yeah, we're gonna head throw these on, get started on outfit number 3. Now that we got the pants on, we're gonna move on to the shirt. For the shirt, I just went with this, everything nice. I got a 90s R&B type of heart shirt that I bought offline. I think the shirt itself was probably like $12. I like the shirt, I like what it said. I do have a 90s R&B type of heart. I like to think of myself as romantic. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and throw this on. All right, now that we got on the shirt, we can then move on to the shoes. I did decide to go ahead and go with my Tim's. Now these are just the plain, you know, the butters, the breads, whatever you wanna call them. We're gonna go ahead and throw on these Tim's. Now that we got them on, this is what we're working with. I do think this is a very good, solid fit so far. I do think the colors play off each other very well. I think the brown pants mixed with the Timbs make the red lettering really like pop out. Right now, I think I'll put it at like a 6. But to make it go up to like an 8, gotta come back with some accessories. But all right, we're gonna throw on our jewelry, and this is what we got so far. I'm gonna give y'all a quick little run through. Again, went back, throwing this little chain ring on this finger. And the bracelets I had on in outfit number 1, came back with the gold ones, just 2 little hoops in the ear. Classic band on this finger. And this Rouge chain right here, and I then went back, doubled it up with this chain, just a little old chain right there. I do think the gold really helps complement just all the colors in this fit, from the Timbs to the brown pants to the red in the shirt. I just think it just flows really well. I think all the colors complement each other. I think I would definitely wear this outfit if I was planning to pair this fragrance with it. You see what I'm saying? So I just think for outfit number 3, again, it was my own personal like perception of it. I think I did a good job with my own personal perception of it. So yeah. But yeah, those are 3 outfits inspired by Baccarat Rouge 540. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want. If you don't, I ain't really tripping, it's cool. All right, y'all, stay tuned for the next part.